just realised I had the mic next to it and I cracked that.
That's how it started.
Yeah. That's how we start.
Hello everybody, happy Wednesday as you're watching this. We are currently in Birmingham. It is a very wet, extremely wet in fact.
Windy,
horrible day.
Curly storm, what was it called?
Darren.
60 mile per hour winds in Birmingham. I nearly got blown into the road before.
Genuinely.
We actually did.
Brought me brolly. Day is it? Saturday?
Saturday for
Yeah,
us,
we're filming this on Saturday. You're watching it on Wednesday. Hopefully it's gone out on time. 7 p.m. every week. And yeah, you're joined by us four talking nonsense as usual, but we, with the power of Trent editing it, should come out.
Yeah, I'll try.
Alright.
Yeah.
What we been up to?
Still on tour, aren't we?
Yeah, we had Manchester, Victoria Warehouse last night. That was a good one. And,
Amazing. Stockton, great venue. Best dressing room of the tour.
Oh, yeah.
By a mile.
Globe.
Yeah. Nice people.
Tell you what we did do. Recorded a little Christmas special, didn't we? At Excess Manchester.
We're going to.
We're going to.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to.
We'll be there on Christmas Day.
Yeah, on Christmas Day. Listen to Excess Manchester.
Big up Excess Manchester. Bones has just gone on the daytime playlist there, so thank you for the support, as always. What's the next gig?
We've got day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which means one thing, lamb shanks.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. In fact, what are we doing? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing, Trent?
No, I've not got anything planned.
I think the days off we really try and just
do nothing.
Yeah, and just have something nice to eat. I'm fancying a slow cooker job tomorrow. Well, whether it comes off is another question.
And then we've got Norwich.
Norwich on
Norwich
Monday.
and Cambridge.
Bit of a trek.
But then the trek after that is we've got a day off on Wednesday. Then we've got Bournemouth, Nottingham, and London, all over the place. Then that's the end in London. And then after that, on next Sunday, we've got a Christmas gig in Lincoln.
Yeah.
It'll be a year since we last played it at the opening at the Jolly Brewer.
Outside.
As you do. Cold.
Best pub in Lincoln.
Yeah.
So
we
it
wore
could-
hoodies last time, so.
And then that's it for the year.
Yeah, until
This year's gone
April.
so fast.
So quick.
Summer
It's
was
not
shocking,
summer,
wasn't it? Summer was terrible this year.
That was crazy when we played Victorious. It was absolutely pelting it down. Windy up in Sheffield, Manchester way, and then got down to Portsmouth. Sunny.
Could be a story, to be fair.
I was just about to say, that's probably one of my highlights of this year. How it all come about and how we did it and that.
Yeah.
What a lineup this year and all.
Yeah.
Queens at Stone Age.
Saying that, we spotted Keane. That's been an highlight.
I think
Europe.
I'd definitely say that's probably been one of my highlights. 100%. Unbelievable. Well, just
Victorious. Keane.
No, Keane, I think.
Keane was class.
Well, going over to Europe when it was actually sunny for us.
Yeah, because
most
normally
of the time we've been to Europe and it's freezing
yeah,
in winter.
yeah, but playing venues like
Them outdoor ones.
no, like the
Oh,
other.
the indoor ones.
Let me speak.
Somebody's put 10 pence in the golf.
bloody hell. Cracks open a wing, man. Anyone wants to No, like the Olympia in Paris. 2 nights in.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Paris. No, obviously like the Beatles are playing, and they've got these like mad little. So when the gig finishes, backstage, got like a secret bar, haven't
Bar?
they? Yeah. Didn't go in it.
Where's this?
Do you remember?
Where?
In Paris.
I didn't get an invite to that one. Can't remember that.
Oh, it was
No,
like Marilyn Bar or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was just for Keane.
Oh, yeah.
They have like little after show parties out, quite cool.
But whereas dressing room, well, up a couple of
Yeah, they're just like directly out.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Just quirky old venues like that, I think are amazing. Obviously, like the Beatles played there.
If it's the same one,
Who?
I've never met this new band, the Beatles.
is it the same one we supported LG ages ago?
Olympia.
Is it Olympia?
Yeah.
That'll be it then, yeah.
The
Yeah.
dressing room thing, though. The where we loaded in were underground.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
nearly killed me with a quadruple espresso.
Where we did Death for Me video, actually.
Yeah.
It is.
There we go.
We did a bit of it in the car park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
us
is-
playing.
Underneath where the tour buses were.
This is leading on to stories, this.
Right, carry on. Stories.
So the Death of Me video,
This is the Death of Me video.
obviously we're talking about
Yeah, the
Olympia
Olympia.
in Paris. That is where we filmed our sort of performance bit.
Yeah, in the underground bit where you load in.
No, filmed it
was-
all in Paris.
It was,
isn't
yeah, it was
it?
all filmed and we all did it ourselves on our own phones.
On push bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sticking your camera in ultra high resolution mode and then thinking you've bought a new phone, got loads of storage. Not
It's all
anymore. Not anymore.
Had it on a gimbal.
Well, that
Properly.
super busy bit. You know, that mad roundabout thing. At the Triumph.
Yeah.
Now that
That
is
was
some
crazy.
roundabout.
We went on it on the bikes, didn't we?
Filming.
Yeah. I got lost. We were on the bikes and then we were just flying around Paris and then I got lost.
Yeah.
They were like trying to film us. I went missing for about an hour.
Yeah, then we said, oh, we'll meet at Eiffel Tower. And then we were like, yeah, which side are you at?
Which side?
Yeah.
And then you're going, yeah, we're at one of the legs. Yeah, but wait, from which side? Yeah, I'm looking at the back left leg.
What other stories? Mentioned, actually, Victoria's Festival in Portsmouth. Funny story about that. Me and Brandon have been on it a few times. We're regulars, aren't we? We've got a Thursday club, basically. It's like me.
Oh, yeah.
There's about 8 of us. You try and get up from Lincoln as many as you can. I'm a regular. Been talking to these two for absolutely ages, going, oh, you got to come on as Thursday club. Probably built it up a bit too much, to be fair, didn't we? But
Oh, you built it up.
yeah, good drinking round Kelham and all them places in Sheffield. Finally came round.
I got a 3-hour train over to Sheffield.
Met us in train station.
Yeah, I was on catch up.
Yeah,
Usually by a
not
couple.
really.
Well, still catch up.
Yeah, had a couple in there, didn't we? And then
Dedication. I had a 3-hour trade.
Yeah.
Just on a few beers.
not going to go through every bar, but basically we're 5-6 pints in. As manager, our dad starts talking about the potential gig down at Victoria, saying, oh, there might be a slot coming up here. So we were like, shut up, like, just made no sense at all. Actually thought he were joking. We're pretty deep into pints. It were going to go only one way from there, weren't
Yeah, I think it was the 8 o'clock train back. So I got home at 11 again.
it would have been later than that.
To then obviously get back over to Sheffield for, I think, what time was it off?
It was like 6:30 in the morning or something.
You were an early one.
And then you crash your car.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, that was
that
my
morning
fault.
as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it was proper.
Yeah, it was a bad morning. That
Oh, no.
I thought it were a joke. That,
I basically had an issue with my car. I had an issue where I had a couple of lights on my car, like a ABS light and a traction light. Took it to the garage. They changed something. I spent £400 on something anyway, and they said, yeah, it's just an electrical thing. We'll get the car electrician guy to come and just take it off. It's fine to drive.
Mick busting.
Yeah, because I needed to drive anyway. And then we're doing this gig, so about 6 in the morning or something. There was a storm as well. Roads were wet. I was taking it easy as well. And then the back end just went on the car, BMW 1 Series. Like just started drifting around.
You want to tell the reg plate as well?
Yeah. No, the funniest part was,
Crashed his Ferrari.
so like obviously we had to get to this festival and like the cars just left. Was it on the roundabout or was it on the central reservation or whatever?
It was on like the central bit where the signs are on
Yeah, so he's taking out the sign.
right in the middle of the.
Took the sign clean out.
Yeah.
He did take the sign on a little bit, but yeah, I had to leave the car there because we were obviously going to this festival. So I left
Came
it
back
there.
covered in police tape.
No, yeah, I had police tape.
Just abandoned car.
Came back. We were back at like I was there at midnight with the recovery guys taking the car. Anyway, got wrote off.
Insert clip here. But good trip, wasn't it?
Moral of the
Victoria's
story.
Yeah,
Don't take roundabouts at 50.
I wasn't taking it at 50. I was taking it at my normal
this is what he
speed.
says. We'll let you review the footage. So
You've seen the footage. You know what it.
No,
you
the-
know.
the-
Yeah, so if anyone works for his insurance company,
Hey, they've seen it. I sent it.
Get in the comments and you let us know if you think you were speeding.
yeah, you weren't. To be fair,
No.
it's just funny the end bit when you go in.
Slowed footage down.
Yeah.
Other stories, we are in Birmingham, which straight away, I can remember we played a gig at a venue called The Rainbow. I think it's still there. I hope so. And this one time, support band, whoever it was, that night had played. We were only about 15 minutes off coming down and hitting the stage to only be told by the rep, you can't play. Somebody set a big smoke bomb off, completely just smoked all room out. And that was it. They told us we couldn't go. We had it all booked.
Really?
Yeah, we had to go. And just drove home.
Yeah, sound check. Basically, what we're doing now, like ready to go on. Somebody come up and just went, you can't play. Somebody's let a smoke bomb off.
That was it. Nice 2-hour drive back.
Yeah, but obviously at that stage, then you're like you worked very hard to sell like a couple of 100 tickets, or I don't
Yeah.
even
They're
know.
not get rescheduled or anything.
Yeah, I don't know, but then it's just a bit annoying. Well, obviously it's
Oh, yeah.
annoying, but it's like, yeah. Right, it's new music section. This is the part where we tell you a tune or an album or an EP of new music to us. It could be an old band, new music, upcoming music, solo, Axe duets.
I found a band they're called Atom Luna, I'm pretty sure. They're from Hull. They say they're like a psychedelic rock band. I don't know really what that kind of genre is, but they only have a couple of tunes out. I found one called Northern Lights. Quite a good song. It's like a solo in it. It's a proper shredded and rocking solo, but it's a more mellow song. But yeah, check them out. I don't think they have many listeners.
I've been listening to a bit of the... Well, it's not new. The Specials, obviously, classic. I had them on a lot in the band. Were they Wolverhampton or Birmingham?
What, where they're from?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
I was thinking now that because we're down here.
I think it's more just to introduce you lot to maybe a new tune you hadn't heard. Any particular song or just Specials in general?
I'm just going to go Ghostown because I want to.
Yeah. I'm going to go with an Irish band called Aslan, who my dad introduced us to, and these boys will vouch for me. We've heard a lot of Aslan in that band.
All the time.
hell of a lot.
I think on the way to Europe, obviously, it's quite a bit of a drive. Must have heard that album 16 times on repeat.
Good album.
Very good album in the end.
A song called Rain Man. I don't actually know if it's one of the biggest tunes, but when my dad were playing this album over and over, I were always like, I love that tune. It's proper driving.
Because we're in Birmingham, if you're familiar with our band, you may have heard of a band called The Claws who supported us on our last UK tour and Don Valley Ball. They've got an EP out called Weekend Millionaire. Go and check that out. The top lads.
Great band.
Great band.
Yeah.
Go and give them a listen. If you're into upcoming music as well, they're the band for you.
Conspiracy Theories is back. So apparently there's been UFOs at Manchester Airport.
When?
Have you seen them?
Nonsense.
Well, like little orbs.
That's nonsense, right?
It's not. Do you think it's nonsense?
Yeah.
Got a photo?
What, they've been at Manchester Airport?
Yeah.
Of all places.
So they've landed at an actual airport?
No, that's from inside the cockpit. The pilots found it, saw it, watch, and then it comes.
a big balloon.
It's not. They land there and it's hovering. What do we think, people?
Insert clip. Oh, UFOs. Strange one. Seems to be a lot of talk about them though.
Yeah.
Especially in America.
It's not like nonsense. It's like MEN News, The Independent.
Must be true
Did
then.
it start?
Did it?
Yahoo. No, it's about 3 days ago.
Do you believe in it? Honestly.
I don't know. Do you?
No. I don't,
No.
I don't believe that.
Well, it's obviously something.
It's something, but...
It's a big balloon.
And what is it, though?
It says here, basically someone says at the airport they believe the images to be fake, although the video could show a balloon.
Right, that's
There
that
we go.
sorted.
There you go.
We got to end
We
that
solved
one.
that one.
The picture of it hovering on the runway does look a bit CGI
Yeah.
or of sort.
Does say, photo analyst of the Manchester Airport UFO concludes no manipulation of the image, so
Ooh.
we're back on.
We're back on. I retract my last statement.
Right, and then I'll go a bit further here. Have any of you noticed how the lines in the background go through the object? It's not a solid object. You can see the lines separating the concrete from the grass. Another person said, my best friend's dad works at the airport. He reckons it's just a helium balloon. I challenge this as it's floating above ground.
Balloons float.
Balloons do float.
Wow.
Challenge over.
Don't know, I ain't seen enough of it. It's like a bowling ball.
It
Bit of
just
big
looks
bowling
like
ball.
a giant balloon that's landed on runway.
I think it's obviously not a UFO. Like,
Could be. Well, what about Donald Trump?
Don't know anything about him.
Obviously, 2 attempted assassinations.
Two.
Yeah, real or set up.
When what first one? The one.
The one and someone obviously tragically got killed. But then there's one where a guy was hiding in the bushes at a golf course, which I think is brutal. I mean, to be honest, sometimes if I've been having a bad round, halfway around, I'm thinking, "Come on, take me out." But it's either that or ENR. I'm not putting my card in. But no, but seriously.
Since he got shot in here.
Yeah. So
He's had
there was one
another
after that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't.
But obviously, running up to that, I mean, he's won that.
Sure, it
But
just weren't a golf ball, just flying past him.
I don't think so. I don't know. What do you think? Do you
What,
think
real or
do you think,
fake?
yeah, real or fake? I think it was his golf course as well. The cheek.
A bit under radar, that one. The second one.
Yeah, but do you think it was to help
Help.
his run?
That first one, though.
I don't see how that could be fake. Shooting.
There's a video that I've seen where behind where he stood, there's like one of his guards or whatever moving the photographers along, but he's already ducking down. That's before the shot even goes off. And people are like, why would he be doing that, moving the photographers and that out of the way? If it was real, like if he...
How did he get up there?
Yeah, how was he able to get up there? I don't know. But the fact that someone was killed in it, it's a bit...
Yeah, it's
an
awful.
innocent person, that's why when you think, why would it be set up if that happened?
A pretty hard thing to set up shooting somebody's ear, isn't it? You're putting a lot of faith in somebody.
Yeah,
Or
you
just
are.
skim his ear.
The world's a mad place, isn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what else there is? What about this CEO of this healthcare company getting assassinated
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
I saw
street?
that.
You've seen that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Crazy. I think they're still looking for him, aren't they?
What's this?
In New York, some guys killed the CEO of a healthcare company.
Oh, yeah.
Gone up with a silence gun, fired a couple of shots at him.
Do we know why?
No, but he wrote some messages on the bullets, didn't he?
I'm not seeing much
Yeah, you
about
know a lot. You've got a lot of
You
spare
seem to
time on your hands, you.
Well,
Any involvement?
been in the van for quite a while. Got
it. Completed Facebook. Completed Instagram.
Yeah, just
Some BBC News
These
now.
messages.
BBC News.
What messages?
I can't remember, but he just wrote various words. But I think is maybe referring to like financial book, a book that's already been published like years ago. It goes on about, I don't know, maybe it's this guy's been greedy or it's affected this guy and it's just gone, he's gone and shot him.
Jesus wept.
It's obviously affected this guy in some way, shape or form.
I've stolen his pocket meat.
But they say as well, obviously these massive CEOs of these companies, they've always got security. They spend millions, like I think Mark Zuckerberg spent like £23 million a year on having bodyguards and security. And this guy, who's just been working on his own. So this guy's obviously known where he is, when he's going to be coming out. And yeah, and he's just gone.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's a very dark podcast today.
Yeah.
What's your favourite pocket meat?
What's my favourite pocket meat? Well,
Here we go.
We're going to ask Rick this, but well, no, you were. Rick's
Yeah.
probably watching this actually. So Rick, if you are watching, he bottled it. He was going to ask you a question.
so basically, quite a big fan of Bob Mortimer. I think he's one of the funniest men alive. I think it's on Would I Lie to You, and he's on about pocket meat, which is like Scotch eggs, sausage rolls.
Certain things that fall into that category.
Fall
like
into that
chicken
category.
leg.
Bye.
I think it's like when you're out and about, you need a bit of pocket
Pocket meat, just you never
Scotch
know
egg.
when you might need it.
Perfect.
But Elmer's pork pie.
Some in the van, haven't you?
I've got some in the. I bought 3 the other day.
Somehow you've still got one left.
Well, I'm saving
You
one.
really
I'm
held on
taking
to that.
one back. They weren't all for me.
They
I
might
will
be.
vouch that is probably the best pork pie that I've ever had in my life.
Tis.
Unreal. It's
Insanely good.
So good, Elmer's, that it made it onto his album cover.
It's like no other that I've had. It's like really coarse inside.
Yeah, banging.
Perfect amount of salt and jelly.
Yeah. And the pastries,
Pastries
banging as well.
Thick,
And
innit?
they're usually lukewarm.
And when it's warm.
Yeah.
Got my Christmas order in for everybody.
Just for you.
£45 on pork
10 pies
pies.
for you.
Worth every penny.
10
Oh, they are.
pies, 2 for him.
Are you getting some?
I've got two on
Yeah.
order.
I've got 2.
Did they post them?
Should do.
Letterbox.
Would they post them?
Should do.
They might do in future.
They clean up.
Actually would.
If you really wanted one that bad, they're still taking orders now. Stick your order in, drive through.
2 hours for a pork pie.
It's worth it.
Possibly.
Get some large ones for your mum and dad and that. Do
I
a
don't know how much my mum's into pork pies, but I know my dad loves them. Thing is, they've got to be warm, haven't they?
they're nice when you pick them up, and they are warm, but they're just.
You can reheat them, you know.
Yeah,
Well, that's
no,
what.
It's been reheated about 50 times in van over the last few days. It's gone from -2 to about 16 degrees with heater on.
More than
So
that.
if he
More than
eats-
that.
If you give your dad this last pork pie, I don't think he's going to be well.
He'd be fine.
He's going to eat it before
He
Wednesday
bought
as
it
well.
on- What? When did they buy it? Wednesday? Thursday?
No, Thursday afternoon.
It'll be sound.
Give it him
that.
Sunday.
That will be sound.
It's nothing. Bloody hell, that's.
Minus the van
Don't be
heat,
telling
it'll
me
be
what.
alright.
Do you know pies were invented because you weren't meant to eat the pastry? I don't think it was just to
protect
protect
it,
the
yeah.
meat. So you're telling me
I'm
that
just
a pork
telling
pie
you,
won't be fine after
I
like
left the pork pie
2
the
days.
same amount of time once, and I
Crazy.
gid our Albert, my dad's dog, who's an English bull who can eat anything, by the way. He's got an iron stomach. I said to Brandon, do you reckon this is alright? And he went, I won't risk it. Fast forward 2 minutes, get it, Albert. Guess what? Sick everywhere.
See, I saved him there.
Yeah, but it might have been
And he's never sick.
but it
Albert,
might have
if you're
just-
watching.
because they're that good.
Yeah, good. I won't risk it.
Once it gets over the 3-day point, you're on the finished of thin ice.
I think if you get to a point where you're going, do you think this is alright? You probably should just be like, no, I'm not going
Alright
to bother.
then, I'll ask you another thing.
Yours will be sound,
We're
yours.
in Birmingham. We're shooting off. What time are you going to get in tonight, roughly, give or take?
1 o'clock.
Your dad's not eating that tonight, is he?
Well, I'm not gonna, I won't see it. I'll see him tomorrow.
All right, so that's another day.
Yeah, but tonight it'll go in the fridge.
Another change of temperature.
It might
Right,
be
I'll
alright.
halve it with him. What's been your favourite gig?
I don't know if it was Bristol for me.
It was a strange setup for us, wasn't it? Because the
Yeah.
stage was so small. Brandon was over my side, right next to me.
I think it was
yeah,
that.
it
I think it was
a mental
Bristol.
setup.
It was Brandon's normally on my left. You were on my right. You were miles away. It was just a proper odd setup, but weirdly, that's the gig
Yeah.
I enjoyed the most. I think came off thinking that one meant. Played Manchester yesterday.
I mean,
Leeds
Leeds was
was still-
unreal. But Manchester, I mean, I've never played Victoria Warehouse. I've been there quite a few times. Used to go there when I was at uni. That was quite a little bit of a hot spot. But yeah, I always wanted to play that.
Yeah,
Good,
same.
We've just had some exciting news that as actual physical vinyl is in the UK. When we get them, we'll do a few videos and show you what you're pre-ordering. Show you all the good stuff inside. The sleeve, the vinyl, the gatefold in general.
Buzzing as yours to see it, to be fair. We haven't seen it, have we?
Yeah, probably the best looking one yet.
Picture disc looks unreal.
We've tried to pick the colours that we haven't done before. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the cream one as well.
Well, we've only got so many, so if you've seen something on his website, like a certain vinyl or all like that, get on his website and get it pre-ordered, because once they're gone, they're gone. And then we'll be out next year touring it. Europe in April and UK in May.
This week is just us four. We kind of spoiled you last week with Rick joining us, the legend, Rick Witter. Good podcast, that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And hopefully you got a bit of an insight into what Rick likes to do, where he likes to go on holiday, and getting special guests on it is definitely something we're looking into.
And if there's anyone you would like to see talk to us, leave a comment or write to them.
Definitely getting comments, let us know. Don't aim too high. We're not going to get Johnny Depp on or
David Beckham.
David Neckham.
David Neckham.
Might get your mate on, the wrestler.
Bisbin.
Don't think so. I don't know the guy.
Don't say that. You know him well.
I don't.
Basically, Alex reckoned out to us at last album campaign his best mates with UFC legend.
I never
Bisbin.
said that.
He did.
I know somebody who knows him.
Reckon he had a straightener with him.
Put him in a
I think
chokehold.
I'd be flattened. I think.
You think?
You watched that documentary?
Really, really good doc. If anyone's into
Unreal.
like martial arts or UFC, watch. Is it just called Bisping?
I've not watched it.
And you watched it?
I've not watched
Oh no,
it.
it's really good. You should watch it. It's a documentary about his life, how he started growing up in Clitheroe, where Alex is from, and then how he's progressed, and then there's a few ups and downs, shall we say, and then yeah, up to this point. But it's an unbelievable story. It's just a good film, so just watch it and get him on his podcast.
I do
want
wanna-
to ask him.
I do want to watch it because it's
It is good.
Yeah.
You know what places?
Yeah.
You know he did that record gig thing.
the Key Street.
Yeah, there's a bit in there where he's talking about like he's having a scrap with two blokes outside it, but it was just funny because we're watching it going, sure, that's where we played that gig, but it's just hilarious.
We've been watching anything good?
On tour, aren't we? So
Yeah.
it's like you're not really. I don't really watch Jack Hall anyhow.
Fury's
mate.
fighting, isn't he?
Yeah,
Fury.
is it Malta?
He's looking forward to that. Will he win? Will he not? I don't
know.
know. I hope he does.
You watching any Christmas films when you get back?
Elf?
Elf,
Wow.
Die Hard.
Never watched it.
Never
But
seen that, but
Never
I
watched
see
it.
that questioner. Is it a Christmas film? Is it not? It gets asked that much. It makes me think it's not.
Tell you what I do like.
You need to watch it. It's brilliant.
Is
I
it a
like
Christmas
Home
film?
Alone.
Yeah.
They are funny. Them.
No, you need to watch Die Hard.
Too busy for that.
Is it a Christmas film? You
I-
shouldn't even be thinking about it.
Yeah, it is because I tend to watch it more in the winter months.
Would it fall under the Christmas category if you were on?
Is there anything related to Christmas?
I think it is maybe in one of them. But I might be getting confused with Home Alone here.
How many diehards is there?
3 or 4? It might be 4.
What? And they're all Christmassy.
It was it Another Day to Die Hard or something?
What's it about?
Oh, strange
It's
title.
Bruce Willis, isn't it? Catching baddies. What's your
Well, I know
favourite?
one thing. When people say Elf, people are not going, is it a Christmas film or is it not?
It is a Christmas film.
Well, Elf.
Elf.
Yeah, I know it is.
What's saying that?
I think it's a Christmas film.
The fact he's wearing an elf costume all the way through. Is Bruce
Isn't it?
Willis wearing an elf costume all the way through?
No, he's not. But it's not
Maybe.
called Elf.
Will Ferrell is just hilarious though, isn't
It
he?
is.
Yeah.
Step Brothers is.
What
I think
else?
you've got me in the mood to watch a Will Ferrell movie tomorrow.
Yes. Step Brothers though, that takes some beating.
Were you two a bit like that growing up?
Did you touch my drum set?
Did you touch my drum set?
You know you touch my drums.
Yeah.
The left one has a chip in it.
No power tools.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set. Right, Phil. For everybody, that's been episode 7 of the Sherlocks podcast. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday evening. We hope you've all enjoyed it, and there'll be more to come next week, 7 p.m, same time every week. Keep it real on this channel.
So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment.
Bye.
See you later.
See you in the next one.